Welcome back to Guadalajara. In today's video, we are going to take you all over the city and show you our favorite breakfast spots.
Pastry, but we walked by this place and it's too cute and I needed some coffee, and then we saw their menu and their menu looks amazing, so now we're here at Casa Dely and we're gonna have a little breakfast before we go have our second breakfast.
This place is cool. They've erected their own patio on the street. There's flowers all over the place. Across the street, there's this beautiful art that we're looking at, and they have the nicest music playing, and the people are so friendly. This place is really cool. I'm glad we stumbled upon it.
Based on her recommendation, she told us to get the Chilaquiles, which are a chipotle sauce. So it's kind of like a light red white sauce on it. We added bacon, we got scrambled eggs, and it comes with a good helping of beans. I had a quick bite of it and it's so delicious. It's not spicy at all, but they have matcha sauce and chimichurri on the table, which is gonna be such a good compliment to it. It also came with free chips, which is great because this is an extra saucy chilaquiles, so extra chips is gonna be so good with that. It's really good. It's so saucy. This is the sauciest chilaquiles we've had the entire trip. The beans are freaking amazing and the bacon might be the best bacon we've had.
This is beautiful bacon. We are literally on the walk to breakfast. And we stopped to eat breakfast.
I'm so glad we stopped. This is so good.
Totally worth it.
And the service is so amazing.
Yeah. The cafe game in Guadalajara is on another level. They're on every corner and they all offer something unique, and they're all just really awesome places to stop and grab a coffee and start your day. That has been one thing that has absolutely stood out. One, how beautiful Guadalajara is, and two, how many bomb cafes there are. Right next to the Arcos Vallarta is Karmele, and they serve one of the best croissants in all of Guadalajara. This place is such a vibe. I love the hanging like rattan lanterns that they have, and the people who are coming are loading up with boxes to take away. Like, it is absolutely packed, and they're taking like 12 pastries to go. So this is definitely a popular spot.
So what we came for was the regular croissant. They're supposed to have the best croissants in all of Guadalajara. But what we really wanted was one of these Karmelitas. They were sold out when we got in line, so we got this huge cinnamon roll instead, and then they pulled these out of the oven, so we ended up getting a Karmelita as well. This is the most breakfast pastries that we've ever eaten in one sitting, and we already ate chilaquiles, so I don't know how we're gonna finish this. We're also waiting on a cold coffee. This place is busy, but not too busy, and the people are so friendly and helpful, and everything looks amazing. It is noon, and it is still this busy. I can't imagine what it's like at 8 a.m. on the weekends.
An incredible croissant. Perfectly buttery, nicely flaky, inside is chewy. Oh, that is awesome.
I'm gonna try the Karmelita. There was two kinds, plain and fruit. We got the last of the fruit one. I'm just gonna bite right into it. This is good. It's way different than I thought. I thought it was gonna be super sweet. It's not at all. The outside is really crunchy and like a light sugar coating on it. It's way less sweet than I was thinking. I thought it was gonna be like a sugar overload. It is not, which makes it delicious. It looks like there's some berries inside. It's like a blackberry cinnamon jam inside, but again, not too sweet. This is great. It's so flaky and like so many layers, just like a croissant. This is great. Ooh, it's so pretty on the bottom.
Yeah, I love all the layers of it and whatever this crystallized stuff is.
So crunchy.
That one is the crunchiest of all. It's also not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. There's like a little bit of a sugar coating on the outside that also helps to like keep the insides nice and fresh. And it's like just crumbly and flaky in the best way. It's definitely cinnamon and sugar, but not overly sweet. This is like a perfect pastry for me. Like, man, this place is awesome. Whoa, look at all the layers. Holy cow.
So much cinnamon.
All right, on three, touch your favorite one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I love the Carmelita. She likes the croissant. This place is a 10 out of 10 for sure.
Next, we're headed to El Terrible Juan Cafe, which has a bacon-wrapped breakfast sandwich. El Terrible Juan Cafe popped up on Google when we were looking for a breakfast sandwich. This place is super cute and comfortable, and a lot of people meeting up with friends for coffee and a quick snack. There were hundreds of photos of this bacon weave sandwich, which looked so interesting. We decided to order a more traditional breakfast sandwich and the crazy bacon sandwich.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Okay, so I thought I was getting like bacon, egg, and cheese on toast sandwich, and I got something even better and more surprising. So this was not what I thought I was getting. I read the menu wrong. I got a salchicha and bacon pickled hot dog with Dijon mustard. I did say I want a sandwich today. The bread looks really good though. I'm just gonna bite into it. It tastes like you get it at a Jewish deli. The pickles are actually really good. And the Dijon's great. The bread is awesome too. This is a win for not knowing what I was getting.
What a weird little breakfast sandwich.
The menu says to give them 20 minutes to make the terrible bacon sandwich. It's 4 cheeses stuffed inside a bacon weave bake. The server also told us that you gotta order it with maple syrup and drizzle the maple all over it because the sweetness is really good with the salty bacon and the melted cheese. She also said to eat it quick so that the cheese stays melted and doesn't harden. Surprisingly, a lot of people ordered this. We thought it was more of a novelty thing, but the kitchen was banging them out.
I'm just gonna take a huge chunk of this, wrapped in cheese. The bacon is the bread. That's the ultimate keto breakfast right there.
Is there anything other than bacon and cheese?
Not that I can taste, but it's still incredible. The cheese is ooey and gooey and soft and salty. The bacon has an awesome crunch. It's cooked really well. And the maple syrup is a game changer. I don't know if this is the best thing to start your day with, but it's absolutely freaking delicious.
It's like a heart attack.
It's way better than I would have ever imagined. It's so freaking good. And like Juan says, it's terrible.
Terrible for you.
It's so good. I am tapping out. That is all of that I can handle. It is super indulgent and rich, but I would say you definitely need the maple syrup with it. It is phenomenal with that. It's delicious, but man, so filling. In a land full of crazy sandwiches, El Terrible Juan might just take the cake.
Yeah, that was wild. If you're in for a cheap, amazing, TikTokable sandwich, this is definitely the place to come.
For sure. It's like fair food on a plate.
Yeah, like definitely belongs to the Texas State Fair.
Yeah, worth a stop.
All right, on to the next.
We have stopped at this cute little patio called Kurtos for some coffee, and then we noticed that they have the craziest thing that I've ever seen. It is a savory chimney cake, which I've only ever seen a chimney cake in Prague or in Europe at the Christmas markets where it comes like super sweet, covered in like cinnamon and sugar, but this is a savory one. And we got a breakfast chimney cake and a salad chimney cake. This is like the most beautiful thing that I have ever seen in my entire life.
We are literally doing laundry right next door and just came in for a coffee, and then we saw some of the food come out and we were like, okay, now we have to get a breakfast chimney cake, which is a food that I did not know exists and that you need in your life.
So all of the savory chimney cakes say that they are just herb and butter with a little cheese on the inside, and they come out hot. So I have like a Greek salad with olives and tomatoes and herbs and onions. I added avocado, which is like an entire avocado for 30 pesos with this warm bread. And Brandon got the breakfast one, which is scrambled eggs. He added bacon, and his comes with a little salad as well, with a warm chimney cake and some red salsa. That was something that I did not know that I needed to eat, but now I want to eat it every day of my life. That was so delicious. I am so impressed, and I'm so glad that we didn't find this on our first day in Guadalajara, because I would not let Brandon eat anything else if we ate this day one. We are at Barra de Cafe Comala in the American colony, waiting to check into our Airbnb.
This place has a really cool vibe. It's super sleek and modern in here. The coffee is fantastic and the latte art is on point. There's just a small discreet staircase with a little cat emblem on the outside, so that's how you know you're in the right place.
And I found this place because they are famous for their chilaquiles, which you know that we love chilaquiles. So we are here for some coffee, some chilaquiles, and to waste some time. So I got the house special chilaquiles Comala divorciados. That means that there's going to be red and green sauce with a fried egg on top of it. And it is the prettiest chilaquiles I think I've ever seen.
Oh, it's blue corn chips. How much sauce is on it?
I like the red side better than the green. It's a little more pepperier, whereas the green side's a little bit more vinegary, but both really good. And I love adding the matcha sauce to it. This is really good.
And Brandon went on the sweet side today and got the pan francés, which is French bread, so like French toast with berries, sugar, and condensed milk cream on top. It looks so amazing.
It's so pretty. Oh, look at that bread.
Whoa. It's almost like a croissant style of French toast. There's layers to it, and there's a crispy exterior. The cream is like a sour cream, but it's also very sweet, almost like a whipped cream too. It's absolutely delicious. You can tell that the fruit is super fresh, and the jam that they put on there is like the perfect accompaniment. The bread itself is not very sweet, so the sweet toppings kind of add to that, and I love the fresh bit. It's really great.
If you are a sweet breakfast person, this is your freaking jam. Oh, that's good.
There you have it. Crazy bacon, saucy chilaquiles, pastries France would be jealous of, and more. There's a million amazing cafes in Guadalajara, so let us know in the comments if we missed your favorite. And make sure to subscribe. There's more Guadalajara and more Mexico coming next week.
All of their pastries, you can audibly hear. Do I stuff my teeth?
No. An actual baguette wrapped completely and woven. It's not like squishy at all. Like I'm squeezing it.
A pretzel kind of, but with a croissant. A croissant pretzel chimney cake. It's amazing.
So if you're going to the Arcos, be sure to come to Karmele for a croissant. Or if you're going to Karmele, be sure to go to the Arcos.
Are you happy with yourself?
What, did I do a bad job? I don't know, you just tear it. That way you can eat it at small bits at a time.
I think you bite it. I want to get to the inside chewy part.
You make fun of the way that I open things. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it.